This is the technique video for our Ridgehand Strike. Now, our Ridgehand Strikes look fairly similar to our knife hand strikes, with the noticeable difference being that we're striking in the opposite direction or with the opposite side of our hand. So, if you remember back to our knife hand videos or to our knife hand techniques, this side of my hand, my pinky, and the fleshy side of my palm are my knife hands. This is my knife hand side. And my opposite side of my hand, obviously, then, is my ridge hand. Now, the first thing that's really important with my ridge hand is I want to get my thumb out of the way. I want to make sure I tuck my thumb all the way across my hand so that I can tense up these muscles and expose them, because this is going to be my striking surface. So, to ensure that I hit that striking surface and not the knuckle of my thumb, which is really going to hurt, I might need to bend that technique slightly downwards to get my thumb even more hit in there. I really want to avoid striking with the edge of my knuckle here. And I would recommend getting some good solid practice before you use this against an opponent or a board. Make sure you practice that. It is not going to feel good if you don't. So there's two ways that I can throw my ridge hand here. And it's not going to be different backhand or front hand, unlike my knife hand strikes. So first one is going to be my big flashy technique. I'm going to do a big wide swing, coming right in front, striking right in front of myself, obviously. If I step back and do the same thing with my front hand, I'm bringing it all the way across that big wide sweep and stopping the strike right at the center there, aiming for the edge of somebody's neck here. Now, the other way I can throw the technique, because obviously that technique is going to give you a little bit of time to respond to it. The other way I can throw that technique that is going to be a little bit more effective for sparring is going to be kind of like throwing a punch. So I'm going to throw a punch and purposefully miss my target, and then it's going to hook in just at the last second here. So I started by throwing that as a punch there for demonstration and turn it into a ridge hand. You'd keep it as a ridge hand the whole time. So if I was going to throw that here as I step forward, I'm going to go. Or if I do it on the other side. So it's almost entirely forwards with just that little hook at the end there. Really important is that you get it fast and straight. Again, we don't want to give that big notice as we throw that strike. We want them to be hit before they even see it coming. This was our Ridgehand Strike.